Vehículos inundados. Wow, qué terrible.
Despacio, lento, lento.
Mira cómo está esto aquí en el 13, ese carro se tapó de agua.
Heavy rains that pounded Santo Domingo and its surrounding areas on Wednesday morning, April 8, 2026, triggered widespread flooding that paralyzed public activity in the greater Santo Domingo area and the National District. Since the morning, heavy rainfall continued relentlessly, leaving several main roads submerged and impassable for vehicles.
Despacio, lento, lento, lento.
The Directorate General of Traffic Safety and Land Transportation reported that this situation had a significant impact on public mobility. One of the most critical points occurred on the Duarte Highway, specifically at kilometers 20 to 22, where the overflowing Lebrun River caused a complete traffic restriction. Officials were forced to implement route diversions as a precautionary measure to ensure the safety of road users amid worsening conditions. Furthermore, several other main routes, such as John F. Kennedy Avenue, Duarte Highway, and Núñez de Caceres Avenue, experienced severe congestion. Deep floodwaters in various locations made it difficult for vehicles to pass, with some reportedly stalling in the middle of the road. This situation exacerbated traffic congestion and slowed emergency response in several affected locations. In residential areas, conditions were no less dire. Residents in the Los Rios sector reported that the area known as La 800 was flooded deep enough to reach homes. Roads in the area were transformed into torrents of water, bringing residents' activities to a complete standstill. Concerns were mounting, especially as the rain was expected to continue for the next few hours. Similar phenomena were also observed in various other areas of Greater Santo Domingo. Drainage systems unable to accommodate the large volume of rainwater caused water to overflow onto the streets, creating sudden rivers in the city center. This situation demonstrated that flood control infrastructure in some areas was not yet capable of handling the continuous extreme rainfall. Amidst this situation, a traffic accident exacerbated the situation. A pickup truck reportedly overturned on George Washington Avenue, specifically on the south-north lane near the Montezino statue. The vehicle blocked both lanes, causing a long traffic jam. Officials remained on the scene to evacuate vehicles and direct traffic flow to reduce the impact of the congestion. Authorities continue to urge the public to exercise caution when driving. Drivers are advised to use alternative routes whenever possible and avoid flooded areas. Residents are also asked to comply with the directions of officers on the ground for the safety of all. According to meteorological reports, this heavy rainfall was triggered by the presence of a low-pressure trough, which caused atmospheric instability. This condition triggered moderate to heavy rain, accompanied by strong winds, thunderstorms, and the potential for hail in several areas. The Dominican Meteorological Institute predicts that this extreme weather will continue into the evening and into the early hours of the next morning. The estimated impacted area is not limited to Greater Santo Domingo, but also extends to several other provinces, including San Cristobal, La Romana, San Pedro de Macorís, Samana, and Puerto Plata and the surrounding areas. The high intensity of rainfall has the potential to worsen flooding and increase the risk of landslides in certain areas. In response to this situation, the Emergency Operations Center has declared an alert status in several regions. 3 provinces, Monseñor Noel, San Jose de Ocoa, and San Cristobal, are on yellow alert. Meanwhile, 12 other provinces, along with the National District, have been placed on green alert.
Esa guagua está inundado esto. No cojan la autopista Duarte. Mira, por arriba del muro pasa el agua. Eso en dirección Cibao.
The government and relevant authorities continue to remind the public to remain vigilant regarding weather developments. Residents are advised not to cross flooded roads or swollen rivers, as seemingly calm currents can pose significant dangers. Furthermore, the public is urged to continuously monitor official government information to avoid greater risks. The flooding that hit Santo Domingo this time serves as another reminder of the importance of extreme weather preparedness. With the potential for high rainfall, coordination between the government, field officials, and the public is key to minimizing the impact and maintaining public safety amidst these uncertain conditions. Amidst this emergency situation, a number of residents have also begun self-evacuating to safer locations, especially in low-lying areas most vulnerable to flooding. Some families were forced to temporarily abandon their homes after the waters continued to rise and submerged furniture and essential items. Local volunteers and officials were seen working together to assist in the evacuation process and distribute emergency aid to affected residents. This situation demonstrated strong community solidarity amidst the disaster, even though concerns about further rains still loom. Meanwhile, experts warn that extreme weather phenomena like this have the potential to become more frequent due to global climate change. High rainfall intensity in a short period of time poses a serious challenge for large cities like Santo Domingo, which have high population densities and limited drainage systems. Therefore, in addition to emergency response, long-term measures are needed, such as improving infrastructure, improving drainage systems, and educating the public about disaster mitigation. Without these efforts, similar incidents are feared to recur with even greater impacts in the future.